The excitement of opening day and getting to play a game for real, it's got to get your juices flowing a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously a long off season, good training camps. We're ready to go. I think playing in this building is always fun too. So I feel like tonight should be rocking in here.
Zach, this team has had players in and out, two new guys now. You get kind of a different kind of a roster than maybe you anticipated when you started camp. Mm-hmm. How do you all come together quickly tonight?
Well, I think it's easy. We're just playing our first real season game, right? So we're going to come out here and try and get 2 points. And, the guys we picked up late have been in the league for a long time, so they understand what we're trying to accomplish here tonight. And everyone's just got to bring their A game and do what they do, and hopefully we can get 2 points here in Minnesota.
How much reflection tonight with Johnny not here? I know you guys want to play well for him all season long. How does that begin tonight?
Yeah, we're just going to embrace it, I think. It's the only way to do it, right? That's what John would want us to do. He'd want us to always have him in our hearts, but just go out there and play hockey and play the right way and do it with a good attitude. So it's definitely not going to be the same without him, that's for sure. But try and go out there and play hard for him, try and get 2 points for him.
Also, you've got Dean coaching against his whole team. That's got to provide another form of a spark, right?
Yeah, for sure. I haven't been around that too often where head coaches coach against their own team, with Torts a little bit, but with Lars and Pazzi, no. So it's I think it's great for our room to have a little bit more juice maybe than we normally have for Dean, and hopefully we can get a win for him.
What do you think when you saw this as game one on the schedule?
Yeah, irony, isn't it? It's crazy, right? The game does that for sure. But yeah, it's amazing, and obviously I've stated that, it's not a secret that there's more emotion for me personally in this hockey game, but the bottom line, and that I'm stressing to the group, and I have already, is that it's us. It's not obviously me against the Minnesota Wild or whatever has happened. It's our hockey club against theirs, but for me, there's a lot of emotion for sure, and no secret, I loved it here. I didn't want to leave, but I'm happy where I'm at.
How do you navigate the emotions, not only just you personally, but the elation of the opener, but then on the flip side, playing without Johnny Gaudreau, and kind of how that is going to transcend?
Yeah, we've talked to our group constantly, and we will continue to talk through all of this because every team's going to do something special for Johnny and Matthew, and we're going to embrace it. We're going to use that, and it's not going to be a case where, we're doing another one. Of course we are. We're honoring their lives and what they did, not only as hockey people, but as human beings. And our guys have done a fantastic job of remembering Johnny and keeping him with us, and his spirit and his love of the game. We are taking that with us into this first game and throughout the entire season, and obviously moving on.
After you took the job, did you interact with Johnny?
Yes, I had the opportunity when I first got the job. I talked to Don Waddell, and I said I think it's important that I meet with one player, and that's Johnny Gaudreau, that he sees me and we get our relationship started. Not that I didn't want to build a relationship with every other player, but I thought it was important that I meet Johnny, and he said absolutely, book a flight. So I booked a flight to Philadelphia, called him, said I'm gonna have lunch. He just got off the ice with his dad, came over, we had lunch. I anticipated just lunch, and I was flying out I think at 4 o'clock that afternoon. We ended up spending 2.5 hours together, talking about the team, and that's one thing I've taken away. Obviously, it was quite an honor to speak with him and have that time with him personally, but at no point in our conversation in a couple hours, 2.5 hours, did he mention wanted to play with this guy, wanted the power play to be this. All he talked about was the team, how he felt that this team could win and have success, wanted to be part of it. He's all in, didn't care where he played, who he played with. He just wanted to play hockey and win in Columbus. Yeah, it was a fantastic honor. It's such a treat that I had that opportunity.
When is the last time you've had a team as young as this one. Would that be going back to Milwaukee days?
Well, I coached junior,
That's true. That's true.
so that was a young team. They were about 16 to 20.
Yeah, those
We're
are
talking
pretty young.
age.
Yeah.
You know what? I assume you all talk about that, and I've heard that. I don't give a rat's how old they are. I don't care if you played one game or you've played 1,000 games in this league, and I've stressed that to our group. You play hockey the same way, right? Sure, is experience good? Yeah, of course it is. But the energy, the excitement that a first-year guy or the first guy playing his game is pretty special as well. So, I haven't made a lot of it. Our team is our team. I love our balance of skill and size and speed and bite. Defensively, we're sound. We think we can score goals, get up and down the ice. So, we're looking forward to getting started.
Are your assistant coaches bracing themselves for any on-bench celebrations?
I got some big guys. Yeah, I hired some big guys. Jared Bull's real big. Scott Ford is real big. I'll probably hit them first.
Do you know what can the Wild expect from Trenton?
Had Trent in the minors. You can expect a horse. Is what you can expect. He's just plays the game hard, straightforward, honest player. When I had him in Milwaukee, he wanted to be a goal scorer. I think he's found where he fits in the National Hockey League. He's a real good player and a tough guy to play against.
How's the media crush in Columbus when the Buckeyes are number 2 in the country?
Oh, I thought you were going to say number 2 in the city. right behind us. I know I had an opportunity. We all did. We had a little team building thing last Saturday and had a little golf tournament, which I might add the staff beat the players. The Minnesota guy, that they see it, that didn't happen very often here. Anyway, then we went to the game after. It was my first experience to be in the stadium. That atmosphere, it's absolutely wonderful. Can't wait to play a hockey game there.
Dean, how long did it take you to move past Minnesota? I'm guessing it wasn't immediate. It's your life, and then it stops.
This might sound silly, but I've been taught. My mother taught me a long time ago. It's one day at a time. I couldn't do anything about it, so I didn't dwell on it. I think you guys know, and the media that's been here, I hold no grudge against Billy Guerin of the Minnesota Wild. And am I happy I got fired? No, of course. Am I, did I think it's wrong? Yeah, of course. But it's not my decision. It was out of my hands. I coached the best to my abilities at that time. And if it worked out, it worked out. So to ask me when I moved on, it was immediate. I was like, were we sad? Were we that we're going to leave a place that we really love? Yeah, of course. You still have those emotions, but as far as looking forward to something else, it was almost immediate.
What are you most proud of from your tenure here?
How hard the group worked. How close knit the teams were. It's a great group. There's a lot of them, obviously, that are still there. They're quality people in that dressing room, and obviously quality people, in the organization as far as the people upstairs, the trainers, everybody. Just the media that I didn't really like.
It's ironic that Bob Woods is going to walk in your coach's room in 2 days.
Yeah, well, my wife flew in yesterday to watch the game, and then her wife flew in this morning. So they're having breakfast, their lunch or brunch or whatever as we speak with the wives from the Minnesota staff. So, it is. It's like I said, the game presents that a lot.
Yeah.
You see that a lot, like where somebody gets traded and they play the next game against that team. It's just it's unique. I don't know if it's unique in sports, but it seems like it's unique for hockey, and it makes for good stories for you guys. You don't have to think so much. You can just right.
This is only your second job. That's kind of low by NHL standards.
Head coach? Yeah. I hope I have a bunch. Yeah.
Your Boots had 6, didn't he, or something?
Who,
Yeah,
Bruce?
6?
Yeah. Yeah. If I could coach 6 teams, that would be great. I'd be here a long time. But listen, I don't, I don't take for granted the position that I'm in. Being a head coach in the National Hockey League is a tremendous privilege, and I'm very proud of it.